Hi everyone, how are you today? Today we are going to do a charcoal landscape. Before we get started, let's experimenting some charcoal skills. Charcoal is very fragile and brittle. When you use it, um, just be gentle and pay attention. Don't drop it on floor. If you step on it, it'll be a big deal. Let's draw some lines first. It can be vertical line or horizontal line. It doesn't matter. Um, you may need at beginning try to draw each line gently, not pushing too hard. Then, little by little, try to pushing it harder on your paper to see how line changes. The next one we are going to do is first choose a short um, charcoal. If you don't have short one, you just try to broke one, make a small piece of it, and lay it down um, just like so. Rub it on the surface. Here's the same. Try to pushing it harder and lighter to see the difference between just experimenting some different ways to do this. Still here, laying down your charcoal and slightly to rubbing the surface. Then use your finger to smash it, make a gray tone. This technique we use a lot to blending and adjusting the tone on your artwork. We use it for landscape. We also use this technique for portrait. Sometimes you can combine like line and tone, everything together. So let's try to do some texture, some detailed texture. Um, you can do it very gently to make really thin lines. You can try that. And you also can pushing it harder to try some different kind, pretty like children's Scrabble art. You can also try some very fine texture. Use one of the edge, the tip of your charcoal to do some delicate texture style. Then the last thing we do um, to making a change, the gradual change from dark to light. We try to do it from dark to light, from a strong start to a light end. And now you probably realize that there's a lot of charcoal powder on the surface of your sketchbook. Please bring it to the garbage can and dump it inside the garbage. Uh, Keep your table clean because sometimes it's really the powder get on the table and make your clothes, your hands everywhere it's messy. We went through those charcoal techniques. Now we getting started to do a landscape. Uh, Please prepare a new paper and in a horizontal way. We'll start from the left side of your paper. Think of there's a land and there's some plants, some leaves, some grass, those textures on that land. And we'll do a little smaller land to the other side of the paper, then making a bridge between. To combine some hatching lines between your textures and try to add in some shade between those plants. And there's a river down below. Um, don't forget to add in some darker area under this ground. Later on, we add in trees and making reflection inside the water. Draw a bit smaller land to the other side of your paper and the same, give it some shade and also little reflection on the surface of the water zone. Add little textures to your land. Then you can use a little fingertip to smash it, make some gray tone. Think of how the bridge from one side to the other and slowly to draw a nice curved line. You can repeating over and over to adjusting those adjusting this line and also adding the other curved lines to make a whole shape of your bridge. You need to tracing those lines several times and at meantime adjusting the balance of your bridge, the whole shape of it. Then adding some vertical small pieces between those vertical lines should be similar distance with between. So now your bridge is here. We can see there's a detail on your bridge. Then we add the fence on top of that. And make each lines, those short line, make each line have same distance between, and also the line are vertical on your paper. Some student tends to build their fence on the top of bridge along with the bridge shape. It's like a radial direction. That's not correct. For the perspective reason, the fence should be vertical. Even bridge is curved line, still the fence on top of that curved line should be vertical. Now very gentle and lightly use your uh, charcoal tip over an edge. Find a edge can draw really thin lines and gently, not pushing too hard. Just very careful, slowly to connecting each short line with a curved line makes those connection between connecting each one and emphasize each of the top joint. Charcoal is brittle. It could be happen like right now, getting little broken pieces on your art. Try to find something like a little brush to wipe it off. Keep your paper clean. There's a two curved line for your bridge shape. From the bottom line up, there's the other side of your bridge fence. We'll do the same, making those have similar distance and also use very light gentle line, a curved line to connecting each one, make the other side of your bridge. Let's add a tree to the right side, just edge of your paper. Do some textures, line textures of your tree leaves and also tree trunk. Do it on the edge of your paper. This should be a shading area. You could increase this length, forward your bridge, just under here. Uh, Adding some texture, use your fingertip to smash it, make some gray tone, which gives your picture have a little deeper distance. There's reflection of your bridge. Uh, Make both sides little clear and the center just lightly connecting. If you like to add some detail, you can add the fence shape from the water side. Also, the tree have reflection on the water side. Let's add in some tree trunk and branches, texture grass and plant texture. We built some tree trunk really strong and dark. Some of them are thinner and light. Try to build a layer. The front layer, you imagine front layer is more clear, it's more dark, and the tree trunk also big. And the back layer is lighter, and the tree trunk is more thinner. For this part, you no need to be doing the things exactly like mine. You can arrange your tree trunk and the tree branches a little bit from different direction. Just the main part is try to bring the front tree trunk and the tree branches more darker and the tree trunk more bigger, stronger, and build the layer. The under layer should be thinner and lighter. Adding reflection at border area. Pay attention for the direction. It should be the reflection from the other side, from the tree trunk side and the water side. Make sure everything is organized. Some textures on top for the tree leaves, adding little detail, tree trunk, tree branches, leaves. those on top of your picture. The other side do the same. Now we got those whole pictures. Let's try to adding some sunlight go through the tree and tree trunk, tree leaves. Sunlight the same direction to go through all the tree leaves between tree trunk. Also the reflection inside the water. We draw some diagonal line, which is pretty like radio. You imagine it from one spot like a sunlight and use our finger to gently rubbing it to make those lighting. Lights are reflected through the trees into the water. Take a look at the overall picture, adjusting, adding some details, especially the area have trees, make it layering, have tree far away and bring trees front, make your picture have distance, deepen it down. We are most likely finished this charcoal landscape drawing. You always can revise it and check out all the small details to emphasize more on your artwork. Thank you for watching. See you next time.